Okay, I think this is part 5. I went ahead and showed you how I was gluing it up. I went ahead and glued the rest of it up. It's all sealed pretty good. It's got some little air gaps in here. But later on I can come in here through my hand on this one. Because most of them I filled up. You can make a sawdust mixture. But I was just filling it up with the glue. Which I could still do this one if I wanted to, actually. I could put tape down there. But what I want to do right now, this would be nice if I had some way to make it, but this came off my disc sander, my big one, and it's Harbor Freight. It's got a disc sander and a belt sander together. Well, anyway, I gotta roughen this up a little bit where the glue is. I'm just trying to get that. I'm gonna try to get that glue where it needs to be, because if I leave it on there, this is what I'm thinking. Let's go something like that. If I leave that on there and it's not rough, the glue, when I stick the other glue on it, ain't gonna stick very good. So I'm just trying to get the glue off, more or less. Don't have to be perfect. I just want somewhere for the other glue to stick. That's all I'm looking for. And then I still got to take these holes up here that I put holes in. I wasn't paying attention. And I got filled in there. It ain't gonna hurt anything, but it's just the cosmetics. A look. And yes, I can sit like I am right now because I took my meds yesterday and today. I got plenty of meds in me, so. This one right here is rough. Don't even have to do that one. This right here, I gotta get a good bit of glue. There's a good bit of glue in here. Think it'll be alright. What I want to do in this video, alright, I'll go ahead and that should be pretty strong, but I'll go ahead and set that side on here, and then I'm going to cut this hole, and we're going to put some power to her and see what she sounds like. Now, I don't need to put all the screws in here. I'm just putting it to give me a better base. I don't even really have to screw these in if I only need 1 or 2 screwed in. Because this is all going to come back apart. That should be good. I'll go ahead and put the 2 up here. And then we got 2 more. I'll go ahead and put them all in. So down the other end there. Alright. And then when I'm done, I'll make sure all these screws are under or right on flush. But I'd like to have it like quarter inch under the piece. And everything is fitting really, really tight. It's because I used that table saw I bought. I bought that in Frederick pawn shop out there on 40. If I didn't tell you that before, which you probably did, but actually I can use this. And this right here, I thought it was something else, but it's actually, I see what it is. It's a screw went down and popped that out. So what we need to do is actually sand that down. This one too. And I can get in there and sand all that still because one side's not glued. I got all that room. I'm probably going to have to use 2 bits on this. Or 2 holes, not bits. And I'm doing something I told you guys in my other videos not to do. And I'm doing it right in front of you. Like, trying to get my drill out. And it's stuck and I'm turning it with my fingers. And you shouldn't do that. That one came out. And what I mean by, I might have to make 1 or 2 holes to actually get my saw blade to go in there. And I'm going to make sure that I don't do it near the edge. Whatever, I want to do it somewhere that's close, but not near it. So I know I ain't taking too much. And this blade is dull or it's real hard. And we know the blade is dull. I'm going to see if I can find something. I was going to say, but sawdust. Then I can mix and fill that gap in. That's pure sawdust. Because if I get it off the floor, I can still do it, but it's got other stuff mixed in. Tripping over the glue. Here we go. Just my because all the sawdust that's coming out of here now, I'll put in here and I can mix it together and make a paste. That should be, man, good enough. Then this will work with all them applications. You could do this and putting stuff in it, but regular wood glue is going to work out really good with that. If you go to use that Gorilla Glue, which is great, when when it starts puffing up, it's gonna separate that stuff. And this is actually sawdust. More, you might as well say. Manufactured lumber, so it's sawdust compressed with glue. And I'm gonna get my other new battery. Alright, now I'm going to cut this circle. So, you don't need to see me cutting the circle and all that stuff, so that's just a lot. You know what I'm going to do. I'll bring you back. Okay, we got to cut out. I don't know if the speaker fits or anything yet. I didn't fast forward and say it fit the first time, like some people do on videos. They act like everything when they got it exactly right the first time. You won't see that in my videos. I screw up a lot. If I screw up, I'm gonna let you know. Alright. What I'm trying to do now is save it sawdust and then I can make a paste out of it. I got most of it, so that's enough to do what I need. It's about an eighth of this full. I can hear it moving. I don't know what side don't remember what side I glued, but I'll figure that out, I guess, when I start taking it apart. This side's glued. Alright. I can hear it moving right here. When it's glued, it won't do that. So, let's go for the big screw up or the reveal, and or whatever you want to call it, and see if it fits. I believe it. I've never really got it on the first shot. And what's holding me up right now is these. And I don't want to take stuff outside. I want to take stuff out. Yep. So what I'm going to do is set this here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit just a tad. I'll take a little bit out of that and a little bit out on the other side. I'm going to try to do that with them sanding pads. I think they're up here. I don't think I took them out yet. Or the drums, sanding drums. We'll put them in the drill. And they're here. Now you can use, whoops. You can use them in a drill press, or you can do it like I'm doing it too. There's all them ways to use this. And I know I just need a little off. And I need to tighten it somehow because it's loose. Alright, now let's try it again. Not trying to take too much. Just enough where I can get some pieces in. Now I'm undercutting it a little bit, or making it on an angle. Alright, now I'll do a little bit up here. You're trying to straighten up now for a crooked. And this one's going to be a hair bit bigger. Alright, there we go. All I did, you can see a little notch there, a little notch there. Just trying to get the speaker to fit in without tearing the tabs up. Now when I put it in, I'll turn it. If I got enough. Alright, that actually works, but the hole is not big enough yet. So the hole's got to be a hair bit bigger. Now we'll go to the, where's them drum sanders? We'll go to the big drum sander. Tighten this up. And let's see. Try to look here. I can see it screwed up right here a little bit. So there we go. Put that sawdust down there. I can save it. I think it's a little bit right here. Definitely right here. Still a lot. I can see it. Right there. Now, see how close we're getting. Really can't tell. So what I'm going to do is take this rubber off of this speaker. Now I just took the rubber off to see where it's touching. Try to. Right here. And by doing this, it's actually taking that, where I made it a little bigger, out. Really good. That won't hurt anything. Alright. I'm going to just keep on nipping at it like that. Slowly till it fits. Oh, that's perfect, guys. Look how tight that is. I'm going to make sure I can still spin it. Okay. That is a nice tight fit. These are worth the money. Because if I would have did it, went back and did it with this like I usually do, chemo trimming, I usually trim too much. Now, we can mark these holes. About where we want them. Let me get a pair of glasses on here. Eight and a quarter. I need about 8 and 1/8. That's 1/8. 1/8. All right. Now, I'm going to take and mark this. Alright. I'm going to mark around it too. I just want to see how it's over to this side just a hair, but that really don't bother me. I want to see where the, and another thing I screw up on a lot is when I do this. I do these, then it doesn't leave much meat for the screw. Right there needs to be, doesn't matter, but I got to put screws in here, then I got to get screws. So. We'll see if we can get some more of that sawdust. Got a whole bunch this time. Actually putting it, I'm dropping it on myself. That's it. Get in the shower after this. Got sawdust everywhere. More on me than in my little container. I'll have this thing half full by the time I'm done. Actually, more than that, I might have it full. I'll just leave a lid off, much as I'm doing it. We're gonna leave that lid off. Alright. Yeah, we also just got a full jar of sawdust, little jar. That'll work out perfect to make paste. So there she be. I'm gonna go and I'll put the rubber back on here. Making sure that when I put the rubber on here, I line up my marks, my holes. Came off easy. A little harder to get back on, guys. And I don't want to press on anything and mess up my cones or anything up. Alright, we got it. It fits in there pretty good. It's got a 1/16 of an inch of play. So 1/16 of an inch is actually perfect for me. Alright, let's go ahead and just for testing purposes, I brought in this would go to a headset or something like that, or these went to a whole bunch of speakers and stuff I got one time. It was it went into the house amp or something like that, or whatever it was, and then it ran out to the speaker. I'm just trying to find a pair of something I cut the wire with. I was looking for a pair of Dykes channel cutters, or whatever you want to call them. But the proper word is a Dyke. It's a side cutter, some people call them. Get my glasses back on. Probably cut more of this, and it's only gonna play on one side. I'm gonna strip a little more off so we can. This has actually got a yellow and a white and one ground, so it is probably two-sided. The ground's going to be both sides. I'll take just one of them, and it ain't gonna be super loud. It's gonna have voices in it because the way I'm doing it. I'm gonna take both. I'm gonna take actually both these. I'm gonna hook them together. If I ain't mistaken, I can do that. And if I'm mistaken, it ain't gonna hurt the speaker because it ain't enough wattage. And I do know the yellow and the white would be the hot. I do like these terminals on here. These push connectors, they're really nice. For being a low budget speaker, this is a nice speaker. So. If I did this earlier, it would probably turn out better, but don't know if that's going to work or not. I know I can't get my hand down in there, but once see it. Alright, so I said I should have dropped it in here first and then did it. We got it. As long as we don't pull up too much, it should be alright. Alright. Turn the computer on. It's actually going to be amplified a little bit because I'm hooking it to my speakers on the... Let's see if it even plays or works. And I got to go to some type of tone where I'm not going to get where I can't monitor or so I can make the money or whatever. Monetization. So it's not in that folder. Here we go. We got programs, music. Wrong music. And I want to go to a bass tester. Here we go. Now this is just a bass tester. It ain't gonna have no sound or no sound on it. Shouldn't. Or it shouldn't have no voices.
You are now.
This is deep bass. Now, this thing's gonna be awesome. This is just hooked to show you. I got it hooked in there. That's it. And why I say it's gonna be awesome, these are some great subs, I think. There you go. Just piece of paper. Look what it's doing to that paper. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, hey, that ain't nothing. It's not even 5 watts going into it. And it's pushing air through it. Look at it. That's going to sound awful because it's trying to put little voices in there. Trying to. There we go. Look at it. And it's running through a headset wire. That's crazy, guys. Let's go to I'll try if when I am doing this video I'll leave off monetization till they say it's alright. Because it's got some words but nothing more than like a half a second. Here's a subwoofer test. Here's another subwoofer test. What's this? It being for what it is. It is hitting pretty hard.
Track 6. Woofer exert.
So, when this box is all finished and done, she's going to hit pretty hard. For a little teeny 8, I ended up paying, now you won't be, you guys could buy it for that, but you got to do what I did to buy it. I ended up paying like 19 bucks. But I used my meter like your smartphones, I get meter points and points towards virtual gift cards, and I use my virtual gift cards to Amazon. Since I know everything's working like I want it to, putting all that back in, everything fits good. All I gotta do is finish the box up. Right there I gotta get a little off, but for now I'm gonna set it back together. And these drums, these are nice. They work great. I'm gonna make sure I close all my knives and stuff up, whatever I had working with. And I still got a countersink some of these, but for what I have in this is scrap wood. And then the other amp that I picked up that you guys haven't seen yet, you might have. I'll probably end up using this amp and leaving the other amp go because it fits better on here. But this is an old Rockford Fosgate Punch 250 times 2. This is a cheater amp. That's what I called them. That's what they were told to me. This amp is like a, I don't want to tell you wrong, but I thought they were around 2000s or something. Might have been. It's supposed to have covers on it, but it'd be alright. And if it don't work, I can probably get it fixed. But anyway, it says it's 125 times 2 RMSs at 4 ohms. I don't know. I think that's hertz 20 to, I don't know. Then it says 125 times 2 watts power at 2 ohms. But the 2 ohms is going to be more powerful. It's going to be 250 watts, roughly, watt power at 2 ohms. And that's what the speaker is going to be. So, I was trying to see if it said about date. But I don't see anything. But that's what we're using, probably, for this. Because it fits on there pretty good. So, anyway, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Please subscribe. Watch a couple of my videos if you can. And just try to help the channel out if you can. If you can't, I understand. I'm not going to tell you a whole bunch of stuff and do stupid stuff to get you to watch my channel. If you like the channel, you like the channel. If you don't, you don't. So, bye till later.